Man, I don't know why they always like being down in this position. Man, my knees hurt. But let's get some concrete put into this slab so we can get our washing machine and our dryer moved over. Well, I still gotta do one more slab, but anyway, let's get to work. Oh my goodness. You willow. So here we are back on a different day. All right, so I got some lumber here. I wonder what I can do with all of this. Well, this and this will be for something else, but that, I think we need to do something with that. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the journey. So, while Gladys is inside, she's actually making tortillas and cooking some beans and all that, because we're going to be doing bean and cheese burritos and such at lunch, dinner, whatever. I don't know. We were just having an inkling. Well, more, she was having a craving for those things. I will eat Mexican food every single day, but I'm not going to show that process because she's still in her pajamas and she's all hot and sweaty and such. And I know that she does not want to be on camera. So I'm going to be jumping into the laundry room. I need to get started onto the concrete pads that are in here to get ready to bring our washer and our dryer over. I need to have a place where they can sit other than just sitting on rocks. So the other concrete forms that I had made out of the 2x6 where it has the two pads in one form, I am not going to be utilizing that for the washer and dryer pad, mainly because that form is actually too big for the area that's going to be going. So I'm going to go ahead and make a different form specifically for the washer and the dryer. It's probably going to end up being a little bit thicker than what the other form is going to be, but that's fine because I'm actually going to be utilizing some wood I have laying around. So this is actually a deck plank. I'm going to be ripping this down the center. Well, not this one. I have two other pieces that I'm going to utilize. But I'm going to rip these down in the middle, or as close to middle as I can, and then I'll be screwing them basically into each other, making a form. And then I'm going to have to utilize some type of stake to hold these in. I probably utilize some metal stakes that I already have, or just some metal that I already have to be able to put down to the ground, just to be able to hold this kind of in place. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these ripped up. Let's get the form built, and then once that's in place, we're going to try out doing some dry poured concrete. All right, let's go. Alright, so I was fighting with my sawhorses, so as you can see, made them a little bit bigger. And then these screws, really not long enough. So that's okay. Because I have other screws that I can go get. I just have to go get them from over by the concrete, the ones that we had ordered for building. So let me go grab those and be right back. Alright, so went and got my screws. Had to find my magnetic holder for the tip. These will be plenty long enough. Now for this, I'm not worried about this being too awfully square, but I would like my flat surfaces to be the same. So that's why I'm kind of pushing down. So these aren't exactly the same thickness. I got it close, but not quite. Because these do have like a round edge on them, and that round edge is going to be sitting on the bottom, so I want the flat edge to be up on top. Plus these boards do have a little bit of a twist or a bow or just whatever. I mean, they're deck boards. They're not 100% flat. I mean, look. Plus I'm not exactly working on a perfectly flat surface either. But I mean, I don't know if you can see that, like how badly that's bent. And this one is actually the worst out of all of them. But like I said, I'm not worried about it being exactly square because it's just a concrete form. I'm not worried about it being perfectly straight. Especially for a slab that's temporary. Because even in the future, if we have to break these up and just turn them into riprap, then that'll be okay. But there we go. So I'm not really going to throw out the dimensions of what I did for this because you might not need that exact same dimension. So for this, it will be big enough that the washer and dryer can sit on, and also have a little bit of a concrete pad on the outside. So whenever you're standing there, obviously pulling clothes out of the front of the dryer, if anything falls, it's going to fall on concrete. Hopefully the concrete will be somewhat clean, or even put like a rug down or something like that. But all right, so this is a form complete. Now I need to get the areas inside the tent prepped, and I think I'm going to do the washer pad first, and then because it's further into the tent, and then when that one is secured enough to where I can pull my forms up, I'll pull it up, bring it forward, and then do the dryer. So this is going to be multi-day. I'm looking at possibly 3 to 4 days of getting this done, but I have enough videos in the queue, I think, that will be okay. By the time I'm done with this and then get it edited, we'll still be ahead of the power curve. So, all right, let's get inside the tent and get our site prepped. All right. Come in. And I'm actually going to put this over my drain. I'm going to have the drain coming through the concrete. I don't know. You guys, can you see that line? So I have a line. Yeah, kind of, yeah, you can see it. So I have the string line. That's the center of the tent. So it's better to utilize that as a reference. Just try to get everything straight, in reference to the line. And I eyeball it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna eyeball. That's pretty good because believe it or not, the human eyeball can be within a 1/16 of an inch. So 16th of an inch straight, right? Level, plumb, whatever you want to call it. But I do want this to be fairly level. So that way I'm not having to worry about leveling the feet on the washing machine as much. So let me grab my level. Where did I put it? There it is. There she blows. So this, quite a bit. All right, well, let me go find my shovel. As you can see, I've almost sweated through my first shirt for today, so if you're out in this heat, make sure you're staying hydrated. I'm just going to take some of the dirt from over here. Keep going. Let's see how that looks. And that's going to be the hard part, is this wood being twisted. But if I can get, so the washing machine's only going to go to about here. And I can adjust the feet as needed. But I'd rather it be more level this way than that way. All right. That looks really good. The back of the washer will be nice and level. Burn the washer. Pretty straight to my line. So that's my form. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to fill in the edges. That way the concrete will stay inside. So let me do that, and I'll come right back. And then boom, just like that, I have a concrete form. So now it's time to go start hauling over some concrete bags and rolling out some hoses. So let's go do that. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and backfill this in a little bit. Just make it a little more even. I'm not having to use a whole lot of concrete. But, I want to tamp this down some, but unfortunately the handle of my tamper broke. So I'm just going to utilize the rake. Need one more bag. now time for water. And before we add the water, I'm just showing you what I got. So I know they say if it's doing that, just to add more powder and such, and all that will go away. Which doing a screeding by yourself is actually it's pretty difficult. Trying to keep the board flat, so I definitely think it works better with two people. But I can't find a roller either. That's going to be stored away in the other tent somewhere. But I have this. It's actually a really soft bristle brush, and I just want to see how that will turn out. Let's see. I need to take my hat off. I'm dripping. So let me go get some water. So the first step is the mist. You do the mist, you wait an hour, do the mist again, wait another hour, do the soak. So this one is about 2-3 inches. So it's one soak per inch. So I'll probably do 3-4 on this. So, all right, first up is the mist setting. And it's just enough to change the color of the concrete. So see, I got mist turned on. That's it. That's probably even a little too much, but it's fine. So now I gotta wait an hour. All right, the first hour is done. You can see it has just a little bit of a wet spot right there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the other mist. As you see, I have it set to mist. So let me get this turned on. Here we go. And that's it. Got it wet. So now we wait another hour. All right, hour 2 is done. You can see that before it was just a little wet spot there, but now it has basically that whole area right there. And that, I think that's kind of like the overlap area of whenever I'm going that way and then this way. And this is the part now where you can do more of a shower, but you don't want to get it soaking wet. This is the part that a lot of people mess up whenever they're attempting this, from what I have seen. So let me go grab the hose, get you guys set up, and then we'll get the shower portion of this put in. All right, so I got my water set to shower. There it is. All right. And then I'm going to start off the slab and then come back and just hit it. That's it. Not a lot. All right, then we let this sit, and then another hour, come back, do it again, and then do it again. And then we should be good to go. Okay, slab 1 is done. It's a little rough around the edges, but that's okay. It's going to get the job done. It's going to do what we need it to do. Like I said, these are going to be temporary, but I am going to go ahead and hit this with one more shower quick, and we only got a little bit of water left in the water buffalo, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that into the spa. I'm going to do that every time I need to go fill up the water buffalo over at the well. Whatever little bit of water is left in there, I'm going to put into the spa until we can get the spa filled up, because I can't do it in one shot, because we would drain out the well completely, filling up the water buffalo, and then we won't have water to shower with. So, don't want to do that. All right, cool. I'm liking it. But I'm going to wait to pull these forms off to do the other slab probably tomorrow. But for you guys, it'll be like I said, boom, just like that. Got the other slab in. It's still a work in progress. This one, I think these slabs would be a lot easier if I wasn't doing it inside of a tent. Because this one, to be able to keep it level up here with the other one, I actually ended up having to push it back behind the tent a little bit. And then trying to get this to screed out was impossible. So that's why you kind of see a lot more rocks in the back. That's fine. We'll get it. Because this is the drier side, so it's fine. It doesn't need to be nowhere near as level as the washer side, because the washer will just beat itself to death if it's not level. So it already does a little bit, but we can go take a look at this one real quick. So this one actually had a little bit of blowout up in this corner, and then in the back 2 corners. So that boils down to just it didn't have enough water. So that either I just did not hit the corners good enough, because the edges did okay. I mean, it has spots here and there, but that's more like my big rocks, right? But then the corners were still powder. So I'm pretty sure that is a operator error. And then same thing up here. But that's okay, because this is going to get backfilled in with rocks a little bit more. And then I have my other pads back here. So there's going to be a pad here, a pad there, one there, one there. This whole back side of the tent is going to be storage. So there'll be a storage rack on this side, storage rack on that side, probably a small one to go back that way. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure, because I am going to be doing a couple pads up here as well, where we have this stuff stored, to where eventually there will be another refrigerator and then a freezer going in here as well. So yeah, might need some more electric. But I'm going to leave this video at that. So and you can see I got pads down. I will get the washer and the dryer over here probably by this weekend. I'll run up there and I'll grab them, and we'll get them set up. Yeah, so definitely appreciate y'all for joining the journey of us getting these slabs put in to the laundry room for our washer and dryer. And it's a learning process doing the dry poured concrete. I will say that. Probably doing it inside the tent, like I said, probably did not help at all. So I think it'll be a lot easier to do outside of a tent, and try to do that again with, you know, some better ones, which I will have the opportunity when I'm doing in front of the RV. So that video is coming. So we definitely appreciate y'all. Last but not least, remember to always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on our next one. Later, y'all.